My name is Elisa Jenkins and I'm a trustee at Become. I'm a children's rights solicitor specialising in education and send law. I think you have to be able to problem solve. I think you need to be empathetic and then quite driven, I think, as well. I'd say quite well. The school is quite supportive with exams and supporting you through that and what you wanted to do next. I think there could have been additional support outside of that, but otherwise they were pretty good. I think my parents were definitely two people who kind of lifted me up and supported me through my education. But then I had a specific teacher in school, one in particular that believes in me and kind of supported me with kind of children's rights and my interest there. I had a training contract in a charity initially, but it was a very niche training contract, so I didn't have placements in law firms. I had them in NGOs and charities, so I had one in one with the Children's Commissioner, one with a Kids in Need charity, which is a very unique training contract to have because most people will follow, they'll get a training contract and they have to be in a law firm for 2 years and do contract law and things like that. But I got to do just social justice law, and I got to experience and meet a lot of new people. For example, got to go to Father's Evening in prisons and things. So it was traditional in the sense that I still had to get a training contract, but it was a unique one, and it was one I really wanted to follow. It made me realise I didn't have to just follow everyone else and do commercial law, sit and behind a desk all day. My first job in my current industry was a summer internship. I did my legal practice course and masters at my university, and their children's legal centre had a research internship. I speak Welsh, so they wanted a Welsh speaker, so I applied then, got the role, spent the summer with them, and then they were the ones who had the training contract. So then applied for that and qualified as a lawyer after that. One of the barriers was probably the stereotype of being care experienced and the limitations that I might have, and that I might not be able to get such an ambitious kind of career or qualifications. But yeah, I had a lot of support from a specific teacher and my parents, and they were kind of always telling me that that doesn't have to be true. Yeah, I think for me that was the only barrier that I did have. That your background doesn't matter. You can achieve anything you want to as long as the drive and ambition is there. Yeah, that it doesn't stop you from doing anything. It doesn't enable you at all.